There was a fantastic article that I read years ago by Eric Davis, and it was about what he calls the art of experience design. And the first thing he did was say that the evanescent flux of sensation and perception that is all we have and all we are is a prime material for mediation, right? Stephen Johnson famously said, our thoughts shape our spaces, but then our spaces return the favor. So we're dealing with the technical material of subjectivity itself and having a kind of authorship, having a kind of agency over your own experience as it unfolds in time. William James famously said, your experience is what you attend to. Terence McKenna famously said, you become what you behold. And I love this idea. People talk about getting in flow when they are in novel environments. There's this idea that the greatest experiences are those in which we can lose ourselves in and enter an altered state of consciousness, something akin to a liminal trance, right? The immersive trance. And my interest in patterning and programming these unspoolings of experience has to do, again, with a thirst, with a desire for agency and authorship over my experiences, right? Famously, someone said, I design, therefore I become. My creative and linguistic choices govern my fate. So the metaphor that I was using before in conversation with my friend Jason Goodman is treat your life like a movie. Treat the greatest experiences of your life like a movie, like the moments that would make Final Cut, right? And by Final Cut, I mean the moments that count. So what do? You exercise discernment and you exercise a desire for stewardship of internal life by treating these experiences like movies. So you're in the editing room, and the movie is unfolding, you're creating and perceiving your world, and you have a metacognitive awareness of what's unfolding, and so you've preset an environment for a particular experience to unspool. So what I'm talking about is if you think of the world that you construct like a movie, I'm talking about pre-designing the spaces in which that movie will unfold in the same way that before a film reel unspools, the story that is going to be patterning your experience is already scripted, etched into the celluloid. And so what I'm saying like pre-designing contexts in which experiences that are like movies, that are essentially waking dreams, that are immersive trances, that are liminal trance states, liminoid experiences, can unspool, can unfold in this pre-patterned environment. So it's taking a lot of the principles that in VR they speak of when they talk about presence. It's taking a lot of principles from narratology and immersive theater to essentially choreograph and stage design environments that, again, I love this metaphor, will unspool as you unfold. So that it's like, wow, man, this place is so magical. I'm having an epiphany. I'm having an aha moment. This is so mystical. Well, because we pre-designed, we pre-decided to come here. We came to a mythic landscape that we could easily then appropriate into our buzzing, unfolding, waking trance state, our flow, So it's a beautiful thing, man, because it's like it's like stage designing your life, stage designing your theater before you hit play on the play. Even if you're improvising, you've created a canvas for the improvisation to unfold, knowing that the canvas will feed back into the experience. And that is wild, right? Even the words you use to map reality will affect your experience of reality. Context isn't just something you describe. Context informs. Words do not just describe. Words are generative. Landscapes are generative. They cue the unspooling of a particular type of experience because we are feedback loops. We are made through our creative and linguistic choices, and what I'm essentially promoting is the idea of exercising control. You must take control of your life. Life exists in individual moments, and it is up to us to make sure that those moments are vital, interconnected, and grand. To make a masterpiece out of our lives, one that we would willingly live again and again for all of eternity. This is what we can strive for. Make of your life a work of art. Make of your life a portal to the transcendent. And remember, play, just play.